Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode, the premiere, we got back into it. Many things have changed. New director. We don't know anything about them. They were very vague. But considering this next episode is called Meet the New Boss, I think we're about to find out. But unfortunately, that means that Coulson is not our director anymore, and he's just off in the sky with Mac checking on Inhumans that signed the Accords. Because, we're working in junction with the government because we're being, overseen by them because they now know about us because of Talbot and they really want to watch them because of past events. So thankfully Gemma has wrestled some sort of power and control and has a pretty close relationship with the director, even though apparently no one trusts them. Fitz is working with Radcliffe with this mimic robot. I don't know what to think of that, but Fitz decided not to tell Gemma because of her close relationship with the director. Daisy's not doing well. She's really keeping herself away from everyone that she cares about because she doesn't want to have anything to lose because she's lost so many people so far. Thankfully, keeping in contact with Yo-Yo, and she is just trying to, help, but she just doesn't want to be a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. and anybody that she, may lose. So, she's kind of infamous right now that the public knows about her going by Quake, and I just want everybody to be reunited. I hate it. Everything's so not the way it should be. But we met Ghost Rider, who seems like it's going to be a big deal this season, maybe. And I'm excited to know more about him, about what's going on with him. I feel like, I don't know if it's the actual devil, but I think whatever part of him that decides all of these things about who they can kill is separate from him. And I want to know how that works and how that came to be. So hopefully we get his backstory. But we also have the box that got open that unleashed some sort of ghost spirit type thing that may now have attached itself to Coulson. I don't know. There's so much to process, but it was a great premiere, and I'm excited for what the season is going to be, considering everything they set up last episode. So I'm very keen to keep going and meet this new boss and see why they don't trust them and why it is that it's like this. Or I wonder who appointed them, or I just want to know if it's someone we know, because they were so... The director. What's their name? Who is it? I can't wait. So let's get into it.
What are you doing in my house?
Oh.
Who the hell are you? Joseph? Joe, come here, hurry! There's no Joe.
Oh.
I've been looking for years. This is our house. I'm sure.
Oh. Did it go into Melinda? Because that's what she saw.
I feel like a Dark Ages blacksmith looking at Tesla.
Crystal-like structure wrapping on itself, or a containment field maybe, but containing what?
I think I know. A family turned up at their local ER this morning.
You going right back out?
Not a moment too soon. All this, the meetings, the waiting. I do not miss that part of the job.
No. We have to fix this.
Still be your
Make
job
it
if you put
the
up
way
that
it was.
You get lost, or I'll get angry. So angry I may not remember what I do to you.
It takes over.
I prefer it that way.
Philip.
Okay, I don't know him.
Jeffrey?
Agent May? Oh, thanks for waiting. I try to live by a simple rule. A team that trusts is a team that triumphs. Right?
Oh my God, he really likes
you get how I
slogans.
think.
He's
Why do I still feel like there's a bug?
goofy.
And trust is important, especially now. There's an issue I'd like to discuss with Agent Coulson alone. Would you give us a minute?
You don't have the right color
Agent
for
May.
this.
I can tell you're the one to keep them all.
Oh, fuck. It's her. Oh, this happened to you some way. Oh, don't release more.
You've been in there for years.
It's been a while. What in the world?
There's a group called the Watchdogs. They're people like us.
Us.
Inhumans.
It's not what I am.
Look, I
Okay,
know
I didn't
what you're
think
going
so.
through. I've been there, and I know that it's hard to understand, but killing
You
is
here to
not.
counsel me? You want to save my soul? I'm telling you, girl, I sold mine.
To the devil?
To the devil.
He was the only one buying, you know? Look, I'm done talking.
Bring in Mephisto.
You want to throw it down again, we could do that.
But Gabe might be a little sad to lose his big brother.
Don't
You're always
do
good.
that.
Robbie, listen, I gotta take the truck.
You shouldn't have mentioned my brother.
Yeah, I knew that was a mistake. She's looking for a
Doesn't
fight,
have to go
though.
this way.
Most people know the legend of Peggy Carter, but there's so many stories that were never recorded.
Oh, Melinda. Oh, no.
It's everywhere.
There has to be a way for me to.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Oh, he's losing it. Oh, Melinda, I don't want to see this happen to her. It's not them, it's you.
Inventory before deployment. I mean, there's a lot of numbers. I'm a mechanic, not an accountant.
You're an engineer, Mac. And a small tank.
I can't tell if some of our medication supply is missing or if we're just too fried to figure it out.
Have you been seeing Yo-Yo?
Yeah, we Skype occasionally.
Oh, they Skype.
Well, at least you're not on the wild goose chase for Daisy anymore.
Well,
We tried, man. I promise you.
It was you. We trusted you.
This is not my fault. I had no idea.
We shouldn't have used the Darkhold.
the Darkhold.
This is all because of your obsession with that damn book.
Oh, shit.
Can help us now. But we
Oh,
will
this is
find
going to
the
tie into
and kill him,
Ghost Rider.
along with anyone who tries to stop us.
I feel like. Oh, the Darkhold. Exciting.
You know who I am, which is a problem. Both of us.
No, maybe y'all should work
Problem that
together.
has to go away.
Threaten me all you want. You think I'm afraid to die?
I think you want it.
She does.
No doubt. You got a death wish. Coming back to
I think
find me
that's
after
exactly
let
what
you
I
go.
said.
Take the boxes. But I'm destroying this place.
You've got ghosts haunting you. Something in your past you can't live with. Could
We're
just tell
lousy
me.
with ghosts.
Haunting me.
Seems to me your thing is serving penance.
Yeah, that too. Well, you read you. At least you're kind of on the same
Yeah, we're not so different. You
footing now. Yeah.
They won't stop until a lot of people are dead.
Or they are.
And who knows what kind of weapon they stole from the energy lab in Pasadena. Still haven't been able to dig up any information.
Wait.
Work together. Stop. Whoa. God damn. Is that window open? Jump in. Oh, god damn.
There was an incident. Blood everywhere. Not a great time.
Turns out it wasn't the best idea, because Agent Coulson here has a better one.
Do we have any idea what set him off?
Have you spoken to May lately?
Hey. Ah.
Maybe. Mac, we've got a big problem. The reactor terminals are sending several.
Great.
The base has been infiltrated. Something got in.
Oh,
I
man.
thought you'd redecorate.
Maybe
She's
somebody brought something in, something that's getting
She's
to
losing it.
everyone.
You know what? We have current blood samples on file for every S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, even the director. We just have to go to the lab. How does that sound?
You can't let him touch you. You'll go crazy.
We need to figure out how to reverse this.
You all right?
Oh,
Why do you want me to go to the lab so badly?
I told you, so we can...
it's like a paranoia.
Okay, look. There's a situation you need to be aware of.
I'm aware.
Shit.
and I'm gonna stop him. I'm doing what has to be done.
So am I.
I thought he was kind of buff. Whoa, what?
You're a monster.
I prefer the term inhuman.
The director is a motherfucking inhuman? How did this come to be?
I'm sorry about this.
It was hell in there.
Fans!
Don't get touched, don't get touched.
What are you?
Stop!
I really wish our roles were reversed right now.
Yeah, that would be better.
Fitz.
Ah! God damn, that's so fucking sick, man. Ah! Well, he's got a list of people.
No, don't.
That truck heist in East LA, 3 people were brutally murdered.
What if they deserved it?
Is that how it is now? You're running
Just
with
a
a
question.
vigilante
It was
who
just a
decides who
question.
wins or
It was just a
dies.
question.
I'm not running with anyone.
Daisy, come home with us so we can properly take care of that arm.
Yeah.
We have a drug that can help those
She's
bones
not
heal
going
faster.
to.
I know our supply keeps running low, but you already have it, don't you?
Is he gonna figure out who is helping her?
It's Yo-Yo.
Oh, well, he sure it is.
Why are you doing this?
Because she's turned her back on us, Mac. Because something terrible happened and she didn't want our help getting through it.
Slow down,
Well, we've
Turbo.
all been through terrible things. All of us. And we've never turned our back.
We need family therapy.
You got a moment?
Sure.
It's about May. I have a plan that I think.
Oh, don't
I mean,
worry.
it's not like this was a
I got
secret.
it handled.
They're not surprised he's an
The thing is,
inhuman.
my experience can help here.
This was your idea.
Ew.
When you stepped down, you told the president
What?
you didn't want to be the face of the agency.
For a whole host of reasons.
And you said we needed a new face. And now that Steve Rogers went AWOL, you wanted a hero.
I said the new director should be a powered person the public could trust.
You can't be objective.
That's a good thing sometimes.
To that, I take exception. So, you focus on being the best agent we got.
You were
I'll
gonna
focus on being the
send
best
an
director I can.
order to kill.
What
No,
treatment
you're just the face.
Hey. Sorry, that's classified.
No. We should have put better stipulations on this. Hey, no!
Get away from me! Get away from me!
Oh, this is awful. The team is just falling even more and more apart. Robbie, we need your assistance. Hey. Speak of the devil.
You want to know what's connecting these things? I think it might be me.
They are going to work together. Yes. This was a very intriguing episode. Everything was nothing like I expected. The thing being attached to May and not Coulson. I don't know if I just missed that last episode, but oh my God, she's so bad off. We have to keep her from hurting herself like that other guy did. And then the whole thing with the director, I thought it would be someone we knew because of how obfuscating they were last episode. I was like, oh, they're not going to show, it's going to be a reveal. And it was a reveal. It was just a reveal in a way that I was so not expecting. I mean, first of all, you see he's like got slogans everywhere and he's very buttoned up and you're just like, oh, he's kind of ridiculous. And then you find out he's an inhuman. I was like, oh, he's kind of buff, but like, I wasn't expecting that. I just thought he was kind of a square and someone that we could kind of get things past if we needed to. But then that whole conversation with Phil happened and I'm like, oh God, we should be careful what we have wished for here. I can see him not wanting to be the face of S.H.I.E.L.D. because he was there before. but he should have clarified a little bit more of what this role was going to be entailing. It's interesting they were trying to look at it as a Captain America almost type replacement, in the way that they need the public to trust him, and they also want people to trust that Inhumans can be good. But at the same time, he's kind of implementing his own thing, and that's not going to work for me. That's not going to work for Phil. That's not going to work for any of us. He's very assured in his role and is not. Maybe it is just because Daisy is something that is too personal, but I doubt it stops there. I think it's probably going to be an issue in other ways as well. But all of that was such a gag. I was so not expecting that, but it's cool. And then the fucking Darkhold, I was like, oh shit. Because I was trying to you have Fitz and Simmons trying to explain it in a scientific way. But then you have Robbie, who his thing seems to be a little bit more mystical. And then you have these ghosts where you're like, well, ghost, that is some mystical type thing. And I'm like, is the MCU going there? But then to bring in the Darkhold, and I'm like, oh, they are going there. But at the same time, you've got those scientists, I guess that's what they were, the ones that went into that thing, which is a very scientific looking phasing type thing that might be going on with them, which puts it maybe back into the scientific realm. But then that's tied into Ghost Rider, and to have the Darkhold be what set it off, I'm like, whoa, this is so much to wrap your head around, because you can't help but think of Wanda and what her dealings with the Darkhold led to. And I remember when WandaVision was happening, love WandaVision. I think it's my favorite Marvel product that's been on Disney Plus. But when all that was happening, everyone was speculating that Mephisto was going to be in the show. And from what I heard, he's like the devil in Marvel. But I didn't know that. I just never imagined Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. would go in that direction. So I wonder if that's who the devil is to Robbie and how he fits into all of this. But we learned for sure that he's not an Inhuman. I was leaning on the side I didn't think he was, especially with this whole devil business. But he made a deal, it seems, which is very devil-like, for his soul. This very much puts me in a supernatural space, which is a show that I love and recommend. But I'm curious how they're bringing all of this together. And then at the same time, you've got all this going on. And then still you've got that whole Radcliffe thing, which is a big thing. So you put all of this together. It's a lot to wrap your arms around and try to understand it all. But I'm very intrigued. I'm so intrigued. I was gagged by the Darkhold being brought up. That is exciting. And I really, really like Robbie immediately. And I'm happy that they're working together because they're both, exploring vigilantism. And I think it's good for her to see good in him because that helps her see good in herself. And I think the fact that she wasn't judged by, or she was judged by Ghost Rider and deemed worthy to live, I think that helps her. And I don't really have a problem with what they're doing, although I do want her to come back. And it was nice to have a moment with her, Mac, and Fitz, even though it was tough and, they're not happy with her. And Mac is really not happy with Yo-Yo. But I think it's better than her not having contact with anyone at all. But he definitely doesn't enjoy being lied to by Yo-Yo, and that's probably why she's been around more often. He thought it was because of him, but it was it was because of him, but also she needs access to those pills to give to Daisy. So This was really good. I'm enjoying everything that they're like slowly giving to us. And it makes me that much more excited to watch the next episode and see where else this is going. But I like how the ghost part of it wraps into Ghost Rider and in Daisy, and how this is gonna have S.H.I.E.L.D's involvement too. And S.H.I.E.L.D's in such a like weird place with this new director, and having senators and shit like going through I don't like that at all. But you have to show them what you're up to. This is what oversight is. But even at that rate, you still have to be like, no, we just had an incident in our little room, and you need to not show them that. It is unfortunately about optics, not only to the public, but to, the representatives. And I don't trust the director either, just off of what we've gotten. That whole conversation with Coulson changed things, because I was just like, oh, we're going to be able to like deal with him. You just kind of have to deal with him. But he is going to be more of a problem, I think. He seems very self-assured in his role. And I wished he really kind of put Coulson in his place, and I didn't like that, because Coulson let you have this job for a specific reason. And you are to be the face of S.H.I.E.L.D. But Coulson's judgment and advisement is needed, even when it is coming to Daisy. So he needs to recognize, or he's got to go. Oh God. But I was just like, who the hell is this when they introduced him? And oh my God, this episode took me on a wild ride with everything that they introduced. I was so not expecting it. And then I'm so worried about May. And I'm still, worried about Daisy. She's at a precipice, I think. She's gonna go one way or the other. And I just want her to come home. But, her and Ghost Rider, that they make quite a duo. So that's cool too. And I like seeing Mac and Fitz back working together. That's always fun. Fitz calling him a tank was so funny. A small tank. Excuse me. And then when Mac was trapped in the thing, and he was like, I wish we were switched. I could get this door open. But oh my God, those people, oh my God. Like, how does the Darkhold and that thing, whatever it is, how does that coincide? How does that? I don't know. But this was good. I'm very happy with this episode. And this season already, 2 episodes in, I can see why you guys were anticipating me getting here. But I'm very happy to be here. So we'll see what we're getting into further. Only 2 episodes in, and I'm already in. So that's exciting. So until next episode, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.